Hoha. Hoha.
Oha.
Ho, 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 ho. You.
You.
Assalamualaikum
Salam.
warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian. I have always wondered, and right now I am wondering, why you bother to invite a 71-year-old man to your company. I am fit to be your grandfather, and I outlive you by over 50 years. I was about your age half a century ago. So I have advantage of 50-year more experience than you have. So you better listen to what I have said, because I got better experience than you. I also wonder why you call me Tok Nan and so on. I think that is reserved for my grandchildren. But whatever it is, the first step I did, langkah pertama saya yang buat ialah, don't call me beloved Chief Minister. If somebody call you beloved and it is another man, it sounds very suspicious. There's something going on. I don't mind if a girl says beloved, that one I don't mind. I would even encourage it. But please lah. And the other thing is, when you have a ceremony like this, just say one time, Yang Amat Berhormat, apa nama Datuk Petinggi Adnan Haji, cukup sekali aja udahlah. Jangan mana repeat, bosan aku dengar. Enough. So I tell them, just call me CM, sudah cukup. And number 3, every year on my birthday, first anniversary of my government, or advertisement in the newspaper. Tahniah, congratulations, Datuk Seri, etc., for 1 year in office. I told them to stop it. Don't do that anymore. Spend the money on charity. They deserve it than I do. Apabila saya mula-mula jadi Ketua Menteri, lebih kurang 20 bulan dulu, pemikiran saya ialah bagaimana membangunkan negeri Sarawak yang mundur jika dibanding dengan negeri-negeri lain di Semenanjung. How to develop Sarawak on the same basis with the other states, especially in West Malaysia. We are the richest state, more natural resources, but we are third from the bottom in terms of poverty. Why does this happen? Because development for us in the last 50 years has been very, very slow. I'm not saying there's no development. Memang ada pembangunan, bukan tidak ada. Tapi tidak cukup macam di Semenanjung. 50 years nunggu, tak kau dapat nunggu 50 tahun lagi. Do it now. Borneo Super Highway. Borneo Super Highway, satu projek engineering yang terbesar sekali dalam sejarah negeri kita, akan membukakan negeri kita kepada ekonomi yang lebih luas, industrial economy, dan bertambahan macam-macam. What the North-South Highway have done for Semenanjung, the Borneo Highway will do for Sarawak. That is part of industrialization. That is where the future of Sarawak lies. I also said 3 steps. Our economy cannot be dependent on commodities only. Cannot be dependent on timber only. Cannot be dependent on palm oil only. We must diversify. We must industrialize. Semalajau, Samalaju, Industrial Hub, Halal Hub, Tanjung Manis, and many other projects. That will help industrialize Sarawak. An emphasis on technical education. Emphasis on technical education must be there. Our people must be skilled and so on. Otherwise, we cannot industrialize unless the population is a skilled population. And that is one of the reasons why I said we must adopt English as a second language for Sarawak. This doesn't mean we put down Bahasa Malaysia. No. You can raise both of them up, English and Bahasa. Be more practical, be more realistic. Adalah yang radical nationalist berkatakan, macam mana kita nak gunakan bahasa Inggeris, oleh kerana itu bahasa orang yang pernah menjajahkan kita. Yes, true, the English used to colonize us, true, but English language is not the language of the Anglo-Saxon alone. It is an international language, the language of science, the language of technology, the language of literature, the language of commerce, the language of industry. And if we don't adopt it, we will be left behind. Kita akan ketinggalan kalau tidak bahasa Inggris. Many people who graduated tanpa kerja, karena mereka tidak fasih dalam bahasa Inggris. You can't expect a foreign firm, a big company, to employ people who can't even speak English. And kebanyakannya orang Melayu. So that is the mistake we made 20 years ago, where we put down the English language, when we could have raised both of it. Now we realize it is important. That is why we must have English. We must be bilingual. Nemu kat cakap laut, nemu kat cakap orang putih. Mana kat cakap Kediri aja. Negeri Sarawak tu besar. Sama besar dengan Semenanjung. Tapi kemudahan tidak cukup. Jeraya si cukup, paip si cukup, elektrik si cukup, semua si cukup. That is why I ask for more money from federal. That is why I ask for more money from the oil and gas, so that we can improve Sarawak. I am not happy with 5%. No, I'm not happy. It is our oil of Bintulu, of Miri, of Muka. It is our oil. And I'm not happy only with 5%. So I'm negotiating now with the federal government. I haven't succeeded yet. Yes, it will take some time. But let me tell you, Nyo Gadin Puncak Mahligai, sayang ketupat berisi inti, hancur daging, tulang bercerai, belum dapat, belum berhenti. That is why I need 5 more years. Itu sebabnya. 2 years is such a short time. I need 5 more years. After that, I will go and retire, look after my grandchildren. Cukup. At 76, I'm 71 now. In 5 years' time, I'll be 76. My only ambition is to see Sarawak prosper in future. And we can do it. We can do it. Not that we are impossible. We can do it if we work ourselves together. If we work together on this, we can do it. Kita boleh. Look at our young people who have succeeded in doing whatever they do. in sports or climbing mountain or whatever it is. Because they believe they can do it. And they do it. You ask our mountaineer, mana dia? There he is. Yeah, it's very dark, I cannot see you properly. He is able to put the whole world under his feet. If you're on top of Everest, you have the world under your feet. You have conquered the world. Because he believes he can do it. If he believes he cannot do it, he will stay at the bottom. You see, the world is made of three types of people. One who makes things happen, one who doesn't care to make things happen, and the third is who says what happened. I prefer to be the first one, not the second one or the third one. You must have that spirit, yes, we can. Barack Hussein Obama, the first black man to be president of the United States, descendants perhaps of African descent, because they have a slogan, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Believe in yourself. That is the main thing. So, there you are. And so many other things I have done, or we have done. I have said that no more toll in our bridges, because I'm thinking of the poor people. Fikirlah kita, RM5, RM10, RM15 sekali jebrang. Mungkin kita pulang balik, anak sekolah belah nun, kita kerja belah nun. Gaji ingat 1,000. 200 dah habis sebulan pakai maya tol. Kayak maya mortgage kereta apa lagi. Kayak macam-macam lah hutang tu hutang ya. Tinggal 200 pakai makan. Apa? Makan batu kah? So I want to reduce. And I also think about GST. Don't hold me responsible for GST. It's not my job. I don't pay, I don't impose taxes. Because of GST, I'm trying to reduce the cost of living. If you want to blame somebody for it, blame someone you know lah. Don't blame me. And toll, except one more left, it will all be free before the end of the year. No more toll. No more toll in Sarawak. Tambah OL jadi tolol. Nya nak bayar tol di Semenanjung, suka hatinya lah. Duitnya. Borneo Highway, no toll in Borneo Highway. Nak ibu. The second people I thought of is orang yang cacat. Orang yang kurang upaya, orang yang menerima welfare assistance from welfare department. RM100, RM150, RM200 seni datang duit dia. Cost of living naik, tidak tu pun nak hidup juga. So this coming session of Dewan, I'm going to increase their allowance. Orang yang miskin. Banyak, we have decided on 45 decisions, 46 decisions in the last less than 2 years. Among them, we don't want to be called lain-lain. Kenapa arti lain-lain? Kita itu manusia, bukan lain-lain. Dalam borang federal, keturunan Melayu, Cina, India, Nombor 4, lain-lain. Jadi tidak Iban, tidak Bedayuh, tidak orang Ulu tu lain-lain. No more lain-lain. Kita tidak mahu taraf kita diturunkan menjadi lain-lain. Because we are not lain-lain. And orang Cina, jangan panggil mereka itu pendatang jika mereka sudah 2-3 keturunan di Sarawak. 2-3 keturunan sudah dinek datuknya sudah datang situ. Dia beranak situ, bergerek situ, nikah situ, bercerai situ, mati situ, dikubur situ, apa lagi? And they love Sarawak on Malaysia like everybody else. So don't call them pendatang. Jangan nekot sidak Semenanjung. Don't follow them. Cik berhenti kat Semenanjung Malaysia ni. Cik berhenti berpensi setiap hari. Sampai luput tu. Don't follow that example. It's bad. So that is why I'm going to ban all those funny characters from outside of Sarawak. Don't come to Sarawak. Tutup pintu. Jangan curi kayu. Ada sidak tu pencuri kayu tu tebang kiri, tebang kanan bagian nenek nyempun hutan. Mundi turut habis lautan kita. Habis. So no more illegal felling. And no more corruption in the Forest Department. Bukan semua pegawai Forest makan suap, bukan semua. Tapi ada yang makan suap. Ialah yang contoh berani ambil kayu. Kerana sedap Forest nutup mata aja, action saya tahu. No more. Kita sudah carry raid almost 2 or 3 times a week. I think we have carried out more than 300 raids ke apa kan. And somel 33 buah somel sudah tutup. Bankruptnya. Nyaman rasanya. Saya ada kayu nak dicuri lagi. Udahlah ya. No more. Plantation baru no more. Except Belgra, Salkra, SLDB, okay, that's okay lah. No more commercial plantation. Cukup. Habis negeri kita tu kelak ditumbuh oleh sawit si rantor-rantor. Cukup dah. You must take a break, assessment, review the situation. That is what we are trying to do and what we are doing now, and so many other things we want to do in the future. So that is why I asked for 5 more years. I think aku dah lari dari subject matter. Tak apa. Sudah sugelak kelakar, lupa napa ni kelakar aku gitu. I know what it is. Sarawak sebuah negeri termaju dan berpendapat tinggi pada 2030. Exactly what I said. In fact, I've covered that we must be a progressive state. We ought to be a progressive state. And these are the measures that we have taken so that we reach that stage. 10 years late, Menanjung we talk about 2020. We can only talk about 2030. 10 years late. Doesn't matter. Better late than never. So that is we are on the road on that one. Pendapatan tinggi, if you are trained technically, technically competent, you will be paid much bigger than just being a clerk or something in the profession. There are many Sarawakians working overseas with companies and so on, earning in US dollars a lot of money because they work outside and they got the skill. And those who work in the oil industry, even here, can earn more. Hence, technical skill. Hence, technical skill. Emphasis on technical education. That is the way to do it. And eventually, as a consequence of industrialization, as a consequence of skilled manpower, income will follow. Income will follow. Higher income will follow. Right now, per capita is very low. But per capita is not an indication of income, or real indication. Because per capita is simply GDP divided by population. Kononnya sama rata, ya, betul lah. Some people earn 10,000 a month, some people earn $5 a month, 5,000 a month. So they cannot be equal. But if everybody, if the tide comes up, kalau mulai pasang, all the boats will be raised. Sama adanya besar ke kecil, all the boats will be raised up. Expand the economy. Invest, invite foreign investment, local investment. Invest in industry like Samalaju and so on. Then we will have a strong industrial base. And that is where the wealth will multiply. So that is, I think, I've talked on the subject already. No need to go any further on that one. So if you want to ask any question, you are welcome. You're welcome to ask any question, but don't ask anything relating to my personal life, okay? I will entertain questions, I will collect them and then answer at one go.